Okay, we should be back. Should be back. Checking, reload. Okay, yeah, it's back. Jeez. Well, all right. That's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna have to stitch that together. I guess maybe. I don't even need that part of it, I guess, but it's whatever. All we were doing was like going over teams that we were still working on. Internet. No reason drops, just decided to die. But we're back for now. Finus for anything that is not blinded. So still going first, as we were saying. We were setting up our druid, our shaman, to go smacky things. So we still got one more accessory to work with here. I mean, technically, she's not expecting to guard, right? So is there another shield that we could work with? Nah, we'll butts with that later. So she's gonna do the lanterns. She's gonna do 2 blinds. She's gonna Vorpal. She's gonna put defensive curse. We can give her one other thing for interesting use. Having evade would be interesting for her. Just straight up dodge anything. But I mean, for her to actually have to trigger this, they would have to have gotten to the back unit, so everybody up front would be dead. Hopefully we wouldn't be sending out them at that case. All debuffs. She cannot get the quick heal. She is not allowed. Oh, she is allowed a first aid kit. Okay. We could technically end with maybe some healing. So they have some minor healing with the first aid kit. It would only be after one fight. Do I have the bigger kits available still? No, my one kit is on him, and I kind of want him on that team. So then the other thing I can think about is if we don't do the kit, we would do bracelets, because this is a physical team, right? For physical damages, she can be there to buff. It seems excessive. I'm not gonna lie. It seems unnecessarily excessive for that. I'd rather go with the lantern. Just get those double blinds and everything. You know, I actually think that's gonna trigger every time, isn't it? That's something we're gonna have to test. Because if they were blinded first, if they make their swing, they miss, then they get re-blinded with this, basically. That it might be excessive, might not be. Might be just right. She's doing nothing but shining lights, so we're just gonna give her bonuses here. So she's gonna get crit and whatnot, right? I need more veteran patches.
What?
Wrong store.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
What's this? Radiant heal. Charge ranger healing to all survive a blow. Well, that's alright. These are counterattacks. Oh, okay.
May the fuck I hope.
Back we go. She wouldn't need the knights. Do we have... Mistletoe wouldn't be a terrible one. Gives the evasion. Not exactly incredibly helpful in this case. Part of me is thinking getting this to her. Giving everyone blindness immunity. Gives us everybody accuracy and immunity to blind, so that would really help this team not miss. Give you an eye patch for the 43 crit. Because she's still gonna hit pretty hard, so that's kind of where I'm thinking is like, do I want glowing light or do I want them to focus on this? Inflicts initiative down. You know, the physical defense drop isn't gonna be necessary. The hitting 2 at 80 is kind of a whatever when I can start deleting PPs. I do not want her pursuing, actually. I do not. It would be good because everyone is going to be a flying that would trigger this, but I don't want her doing that because I need her for the blinds. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna have her start shooting. Just start shooting. Lowest HP, pick them off. She'll do glowing light, and then she will be designed around killing. Or picking off, rather. I like it. Then we got one accessory slot for you. You're pretty much set to do guards. You probably actually need a pendant to do more, right? I feel like this Wyvern Razor's wasted on her now. If I'm not gonna give her... If I'm not giving her more crit, this Razor is wasted. Right? I think the parry should be looked at as a bonus, not a counterattack skills deal 50 more damage. We're not even using a counterattack with her, really. So these kind of things are not being fully utilized. A part of me wants to give her this, so she just gets more attacks. I got the spares. If I gave you that... She does not have her hone slash. She gets that at 30. She's kind of just here to do extra damage. The Veteran's Eye Patch is kind of a waste when she only is getting 1 or 2 attacks, really. I don't want to give her the big pendant because I feel that's a waste. Until she gets more balanced out. So I feel like... What is this? This is follow-up. So she's got a follow-up is a pursuit, right? counter attacking. It's not a follow-up. The pursuit bracelets. Follow-up. Yeah, there they are. Follow-up. So if she's gonna have the follow-up claymore, then I feel like we should do a pursuit with her, right? Not necessarily wide pursuit, even though that would be interesting. Binding guard. Let's hit her up with a pursuit. This way, follow-up does more. The hunter's buckler here would be a slight downgrade, but it does follow-up skills do more. So, you know, doubling up on the follow-up. Follow-up, follow-up, follow-up. There we go. And then we should definitely give her more peepees. We do not have a spare pendant or a sapphire, but we got a lapis. So actually, I'm going to switch these around and just do Spiral Sword on lowest HPs. Shield Smite is prioritizing armored, but you know she's going to completely obliterate armor anyway, right? But these stack, right? Gaining the evasion, I still feel is going to be a better choice. I think this team's going to do some good damage. I think they're pretty much set. That explains the quiet didn't really... Yeah, the Steam drop. Sorry, man. I don't know what happened. The ISP just decided, like, hey, you're gonna lose internet for 5 seconds. No real reason, just like, hey, bye. All right, so that team is now set. I feel like that team's gonna wreck some shit. I'm really kind of excited to see how this one works. How is this set up? Rows 2 or more combatants, 1 or more AP. I feel like, well, when we get Tempest, maybe this will change up. I'm probably gonna change it up to like actually hit rows then, because that way if there's a cavalry full column, hit like the priest or something in the back. What kind of items do I have for leveling? Do I have anything? Oh, I got some treaties. Fuck it. Let's burn some. Unit. Let's see about getting y'all up there. So you are 30 or 25.
To forge a brighter dawn for Fevrith. The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer. To forge a brighter dawn for Fevrith.
Tempest Drive. Trying to get everybody at the 30, I feel like. So we should get her moving next.
Maybe it's not all bad. I'm actually getting better at this.
There's our home slash. We can set that up now. She's 34, 25,
This
pop
should help the
these.
cause. I won't stop now.
She's like a 500 EXP from that's fine. It's a shaman. All right. Parry, buff, pursuit always. Discharge if we're buffed. You want to get one hone slash now, but she's designed for like pursuing. That's kind of her bonus, right? kind of makes me want to like find another PP sword. Well, she needs that actually. Never mind. The hunter is giving her follow-up damage. Should we set it so that pursuit only triggers when something is like under a percentage, maybe? So that way we don't pursuit after something that is like an armored unit, right? That seems like a good idea. Like only pursuit if they're under 50%. That way we can at least, I don't want to say guarantee a kill, but like more likely to kill. Yeah, I think this is good. Let us provisioner. Can I not do it at this town? Am I crazy? Enlistment. Oh, there we go. Mock battle. Let's pit them against each other. See how they do.
Shall not come to naught. Quiet down now.
I did not see. There it is. Okay, she's out of PP, that's why she's not countering with the thing anymore. But they're all blind. That took forever to come out against this team.
Not on my watch.
Nice pursuit. That was like 300 damage for a honed slash. That was ridiculous. Rip.
Truly excellent.
All right, so they did really good. Why did Shining Light not trigger on that first attack? Because they did like a poison thrust, right? They did a venom thrust and it didn't do that. So I'm trying to figure it out. I was like, why was that specifically a thing? Let's try against this team to see how it pans out.
The light of protection.
Pure Field, debuff immunities.
Quiet down now. Cherish it. You ready? There's trouble.
I've more where that came from.
Have another.
Ooh, got the blind on him because of the initial debuff went through. Venom thrust, blinded again. So now it's like we gotta start doing damage.
To ask you. I'll heal you.
Make your peace.
Ooh.
I'll put you to sleep.
You've some nerve.
Ooh, Tempest Drive is actually not set up accordingly. Killed my waifu.
To be written the history books.
They did pretty good. They did pretty good. We need to set up that Tempest Drive properly. Hello, Dizzy. How you doing? True Strike and critical if the user is below 50. I'm not going to use that specifically, but I want this definitely if there is a full column. Maybe I should... a full column with a... maybe a caster specifically? That way they can like actually target the caster in the back. Something of that nature probably. Otherwise go to the fire breath. And then the normal diving thrusts, archer, target archers, etc. Do we want Quick Curse to be triggered? Quick Curse is preventing some blinds from going off, I feel like. It did pretty good. So they did pretty good against the Dispel team with that. They did pretty good against another Shaman team. We're not going to see many fights that are like hyper-specific like these teams that we're making, right? Unless we go into PvP. So this is actually a really good setup right now for these kids. I like what we did. I like what we made. It's freaking deadly. I like it. We can do two things here. I want to make a melee shaman, but I also want to make the shaman still viable with the general fighting, right? I also want to make Govil here with his wolf pack. This is at the start of battle. All allies gain physical 20, and if they are beastal target, they gain 50 crit. That's massive. So, that's kind of where I was thinking. Is like, do we need Mordred, or do we just? I mean, it's gonna help him a ton, right? It's gonna give him so much goddamn damage. This, like, we can make this team obliterate, probably even without the shaman damage. But I just kind of want to do the Curse Strike for the memes. But it's 50% potency and ignores 100% damage versus debuffs. So we need a all debuff. Who can do an all debuff besides Rose, of course, right? And just so we're not crazy, system, not system, library, gum tips, debuffs and them fade at the single afflictions are the poison and everything, but they also count as debuffs. So anything is considered a debuff. Anything that's a stat down or an affliction is a debuff. So Curse Strike will specifically be targeting prioritizing debuffs, I should say. No, we're just gonna say straight up debuffs. We can go really memey with it. Give her the pendant. That'll give her at least one. She's not gonna guard. She's not gonna likely be attacked. There was those boots that gave an extra AP. What were they? Oh, there. That's the there it is. These fucking things. The wizard gauntlets. This is where we could make the melee mage. This has got 150 physical potency, 150 magic potency. Single attack, 2 AP, inflicting stun. That's what I was talking about when I was making a melee shaman or caster. All right, we'll have to come back to that. I gotta remember those. Just make another mage that's gonna punch, just like we have a shaman that's gonna punch as well. There they are, acrobat shoes. They gain that and they have the negative to attack, right? Do we add a way to cleanse that? Because it's gonna get at the start of, oh, it's a start of battle. Actually, never mind then. We can't do a start of battle because we're gonna need other start of battles probably. Actually, yeah, that's right, because we're doing Wolfpack. Wolfpack is this crew's start of battle. I can go crazy, we give some stamina, give you a plume maybe. Try to go first more. What do we have? Eye of the Warrior Princess actually counts, doesn't it? Eye of the Warrior Princess would make for an ideal shaman. A melee shaman team, wouldn't it? Because it's a start of the battle, inflicts everybody with something. Is there anybody else that has an all-starter? Cursed Swamp! Why wasn't I thinking? But again, it's the start of the fight. It's not a skill to use. That's going to conflict with what we want to do with the wolf pack. Which we could just say, fuck the wolf pack. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, that might be the one, that might be the thing to do. Inflict at the start, and then she just kicks people twice. That way we can do the melee mage as well, if we want to focus for it. I'd say why not at this point. Where's our Auk? Auk is here. This can just be like the double meme team. We're gonna have a Sorcerer's Blow, Shaman Bone Staff, do I have any staves that give AP? I don't think I do. That one does, but you can't use it. He does get a skill, Concentrate, that'll guarantee him an AP, but he has to use an active skill. So I would need him at 3 at least to get 2 punches. No, I'm sorry. He would be able to get a fireball. Yeah, shit. No, I'm right. If he's at 3 AP, he'll be at 3. He'll use 2, he'll drop the 1, he'll gain the 1 from the passive, so he'll be at 2. He can do 2 over that. No, I'm right. I'm smart. I would just need another Carnelian pendant for that. Otherwise, he would need other PP gains. So, it's... he would need a Great Wood to like maximize the damage of this. I feel like there's probably another staff somewhere that is going to be for utilizing this. So we're gonna have to remember this. But I think the Amalia team, because she's gonna be broken as is, no, regardless. I don't care what anyone says. I think I'm gonna put her doubling down with the meme team, with the mages to just punch things, right? I feel like that's gonna be the proper choice. It seems fun. We just need a couple of things to finesse that.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Let's see. Dustbound? No. Pendants. Ice. Did the ice wall have PP? I think it had PPs. That might be something to look at by buying. Death Pillar. Black Silver Passive. Lapis. Already bought it. Bottom. Got a plume there. Liberator's Staff. Let's find out what that is real quick.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Dispel all. Remove all buffs from all allies. All enemies. Not what we're looking for. Inquisitor. Grand Magus Staff. Battle Standard. Gale Cutter. Archbishop's Mater. What's that?
Do let me know if you
Gale
require
Cutter is
assistance.
double blast. Attack 2 enemies. Oh. Relic Heal. Moderate HP to 1 ally. Grants regen. It's kind of overkill. Who can use it? After an ally is hit. It can be used by a number of people. Pretty much any healing thing that is not... Yeah, we'll go and grab it.
May the Father bless you.
Got no reason not to get Gale Cutter. I'm kind of curious about it. And it does hit 2 enemies. It's ranged, so you can like target the back row with this. Potency versus flying. You could work around that.
I hope.
Like giving it a guaranteed hit wouldn't be a bad idea. Outlaw, we know what that one is. Sniper, Eliminator, Moonlight Rapier.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Attack an enemy with the first strike, grants a PP at night. Sniping with a sword will always be comical. It is. It's like the lightning swords in Fire Emblem. It's just like you just put that on like some random guy and it's just like, yeah, I'm hitting you from 2 things away. Like an archer is like, hey, what are you doing? Stop that. I love those thunder swords. Helix Spear. Fiery King, Banishing Hammer, Sanguine Blade, Conveyable Belt. Ringed Staff. Morning Star, Lapis Spell, hello.
Take your time.
Passive gift, grant activates after it gives them a PP. Okay. Morning Star, Painful Smash. Oh, this would be great upgraded actually. This does 150 potency by default and deals 25% of a target's HP in additional damage. Morning Stars. So when you upgrade this would be like massive. I do have one of these on hand, actually. I'm gonna buy this one too.
Thank you much.
Silver Moon. Telluric Staff. I don't think I think we've probably like bought all of them, right? Thorn weapons. I might need to check. Okay, we bought all of his pendants. Did I buy yours? Aha! I was gonna say the next person I need to talk to is the, of course, stare at him intently. Sell it to me. It's nighttime. That solves that problem. This one, I remember, like, I briefly talked about these, the Light Elf Slayer. It does a negative AP and PP and minus defense on elven targets specifically. It's like, man, you got this really late. Not very helpful now. But these ones are actually pretty good. This actually attacks a column with piercing magic and it recovers your HP. So you got a blood healing magic attack, but it's like any... I don't know. It's like kind of like, why? I mean, it's neat that it's a column attack as opposed to other ones that they've typically had. But also you can get Sanguine Conferral with this, which will give somebody an HP drain, which is kind of cool. And then there's the draining skill efficiency ones. We don't really need the Bandit Axe because that's just money farming. All right. Bam. All right, now he's got his 3. Now I just need to think of a staff. The strongest that we can get, probably going to be best for his punch. It's still high magic potency. So, like, anything that's high potency is going to obviously be really good. But, like, anything that you can give more physical to is just going to, like, back its damage up a bit more, right? He's not going to use any other skill, really, other than Sorcerer's Blow. Because it's, you know, for the memes. He's going to be strictly for punching. So, a stat stick is the best stick. Something that doesn't have... we can just give him a Meteorite for now, I guess. Until we figure out another better one. What other kind of thing could we give him? Because when he levels, he's going to get Concentrate. Once he gets to 25, Concentrate's the key here to getting him to be able to attack again with twice. So all this is going to be off. He's going to punch. I could give him more PP. Just give him a Lapis. That'll allow him 1 Concentrate and a Pursuit or Counter. Activates when follow-up and single magic. Follow-up attack. This is technically a physical, so I was like, wait, does that work? Is that gonna follow up that? No, it's not. So if there's no purpose to that, what else could I give him? Crit is too low to really bother, I feel like. Evasion's kind of a whatever. He would get up to 38 crit, which is really not that high. We can increase that a little bit more by like some potions and whatnot. I don't think there's going to be really any other thing. Counterattack. He's already got magic counter. Yeah, that's not worth anything. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have anything that really matters. Stun immunity, the whatnot. Yeah. I would guess crit, just as in for like the filler. Like a crit punch would be alright. And he's gonna get a different staff. The other thing we could do is... Well, this is again for the start of the fight. I don't want to necessarily do that. So who are the other two members of the meme team is going to be the other question. Is there anybody else that we thought of that we could meme around with? This is kind of another fun thing, right? Did we think of like any other memeries? Like Amelia is a meme in herself, right? She's just too strong. Doesn't she have a follow-up? Activates after an enemy guards against an ally. That's a follow-up, yeah. Well, it doesn't say it's a follow-up, it just activates, right? And her sword is kind of shit, to be honest. It is just straight up a 25 attack thing. It's good for what it is, but it's pretty shit. Like, you can make anything a 25 now. So honestly, giving her the other Claymore follow-up skills. Activates after an enemy. I mean, that makes sense to me. It sounds like this is a follow-up. It just doesn't say follow-up, which makes me think it's not. I'm trying to think, is it a follow-up? So you know, maybe the thing will tell us. Is a follow-up anything specifically that triggers or what? Skill trait, battle looks, uh-oh. Piercing, no. Skill traits, charge limited, unguardable. How is the game? How you doing, Dizzy? I'm trying to fuck around with something and try and figure out if something is considered an actual follow-up attack or not. The wording doesn't specifically say follow-up, but it is acting as one, so I'm like, is it a follow-up then? Because if it is, then it gives me a certain damage bonus. Initiative, battle flow. True strike, crit, guarding. Grabbed Overcooked 2 for $6. Ooh. I never played Overcooked. It seemed very chaotic and a game where you yell at each other a lot. I could see that being for you, definitely. Grounded skills, charge skills, limited skills. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's not telling us anything incredibly specific about it. That's a little bit of a bummer. So we can just assume that it probably is, right? What does her shield do? Freeze and stun immunity, guard efficient. That's a pretty beefy shield. But we didn't get to think of another meme person to add to this team. So we got a punching mage and we got a kicking shaman. I feel like we need like a back row guard or something. Icicle arrows. Aid cover. Mythic conferral to somebody, maybe. I feel like this is where we would put in Morad, right? Hello, Seiji and Peoples. How y'all doing? Hello,
Sejitsuna and the Raiders are here to help with the boss fight.
We're preparing for a boss fight, actually, so how you guys doing? We're trying to make a bit of a meme team at the moment. We have Very Buff Girl, who's going to be slaughtering everybody. We have a mage that's going to punch, and we have a shaman that's going to kick. Completely opposite of the roles. So now we're trying to figure out, like, what other two members do we want to add to this meme team? If you have input, please let me know what you would like to see. But how you guys doing? How was the rest of Genshin? I had to drop out a little earlier because I wanted to stream. I'm sorry. Thinking about adding our lion daddy to the team. Where's he at? Where is he at? There he is. Thinking about adding our lion boy to the team. Yeah, selling your bathwater was fun. I mean, I did buy half your stock, so I mean, what can we say? We can add a lion boy to the team, and when we get him leveled, we can do Grand Slam, Grand Smash. That could be a fun kind of setup for him. Hope you have fun with UnicornOverlord. Again, alert. Appreciate it. Appreciate you dropping off, everybody. Hope everybody else has a good time. Hope you guys got any. Did you get any rolls? I didn't think I saw you do any pulls. Just the bathwater is all I saw. So if we bring in him, we could do kind of a meme healer, sort of. Did some single pull? No, aww. Maybe next time, I'm sorry. My friend yesterday did the first delivery on his route. The elevator broke and the lady with him screamed for 20 minutes straight. Oh, that's a terrible experience. For getting stuck in the elevator and the screaming. He went straight the hell home. Oh my god. That's terrible. Crap, what else can we make? I'm really kind of stumped. Like, I kind of want to like add one of our angels into the team somehow. Or do we... I don't know. We're not really going to use this team yet anyway, so it's kind of a still up in the air thing. We can bring in the other Arbalist. We haven't really used Calm. Wouldn't be a bad idea to like try to get him as a guarding in here, but we also have Amalia for guarding, so I don't know. Maybe our Doom Knight? Doom Knight just kind of... there's no like healing involved in this, so Doom Knight might be good. Part of me is leaning towards Pure Field, like just having Pure Field in here. If we have Pure Field with an Elven Archer, then we won't have to worry about like initial blinds or anything, right? Evade attacks. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna lean towards. Sin. Sin, wasn't that yours? Yeah, Dizzy, you made Sin. Let's get Sin in here. Yeah, you made Sin, right? So I think that's what we're gonna do. We might switch out him, but that probably will be our meme team. We'll work on fixing him up a bit more, but we want to go do some missions. We gotta stop theorycrafting right now. We got a bunch of people in here from that raid. I want to show them a good time. Let's go fight some shit. So we got liberations that we haven't done here over here. What do we got? Feather swords and feather bows. Let's go murdering. Shroud forward. Oh, this is just a short one. We can probably bust out our new team right now. Who's got the best passive? What is this? Ranged and flight. Magic resist. I need flight, flight, flight. You know, honestly, she's probably the best. Their speed's all the same, but she can at least provide support. They're all 4 stamina. She's 6, yeah.
By my divine bow, pass down your mandate.
813. They are gonna be getting hit by this tower, which is gonna be the biggest problem. But we know just how to fix that.
To the skies, at your service. this.
Not an option. My wings.
All right, let's see him in there.
I make haste.
Nowhere is too far. At once.
Yeah, you do that haste.
I soar on wings of white.
All right, let's see how this team works.
Prove your loyalty.
Aerial alignment. They ain't gonna block. A spicy first hit. And you're blind for trying to attack me. Good job, nerd.
Bolster your defenses.
Oh, light!
And he's blind again.
Make your peace.
That's some overkill. Oh, he was able to survive. He had that buff from the angels.
I'm gonna try now.
Man. He died 3 times over, at least. One down. 2 down. Woo!
Pierced clean through. This should help the cause.
There's compounding curse. We need to disable that, actually.
My arrows fly ever true.
Compounding curse disabled. Just delete it, actually. All you need to do is defensive.
Pass down your mandate, as you've ordained.
Oh!
I fear I'm no match.
You're nothing.
Someone just hanging out in the shadows there. Ow.
Make ready. Watch and learn.
Man, they're trying. Evade this.
It's all on you. This will be easy.
Ooh. Only to miss one of those. And there's the heal.
I did it! It seems you've misjudged me. I stand ready. Understood.
My wings shall take me. I make
Best
haste.
be careful.
Ooh, delay. Oh, I hate that skill. I forgot about that.
I've little hope left.
Face me and be cut down.
Shall I assist you?
Ow.
None of you will die. Go!
Or Krita in the back.
Damn it! Ha! Mind yourself! Ha! Yeah!
I love Maiden's Hammer. That's such a good counterattack.
Onward!
Oh, is it still daytime? Wow. Or they're just triggering their Dinero card anyway.
Smash!
Ooh.
I'll cut you in two! I shall heal you. Ha! Ah!
Oh, you didn't get the assault. Dang it. I think we're still gonna wipe him. No. Ouch. Oh, we still had a swing. That's where we'll get him.
The training's paid off. Victory is ours.
Alright, that was a short fight. Save. The long nightmare is finally over. Real work is only just beginning. Guess I'll start by patching the hole in my roof. I guess you will. Here, let me do that for you, though. And thanks for delivering those supplies. Do we have someone we could... We do have one person... Oh my god. I need to hire more units again. We only got one other person we could station.
Do let me know if you require
What do you got here? Scorpion Sting. Grizzly Poison. Single target inflicting poison, potency, and crit versus poison targets. That seems excessive. Enduring guard, lethal blows. Okay. That's pretty basic stuff. I don't see the point in this one too well.
I hope. Welcome to my humble store. Look around.
You got some holy herbs. You got goat biscuits. You don't have any wind charms, so bummer.
I'll guard it well.
Serves as a checkpoint on the road to the walled city of Payston. Needn't pay a toll. Well, thank you. Alright. Now we're going to do the big fight. Walled city of Payston is under Zenorian command, led by the Heaven's Wing Knight, Photoquia? Sure, we'll go with that. The liberation must now set forth to free the city's people from the oppressors. We got it. Our main enemies are going to be feather shields and feather bows. Lost, your squad is going to be doing up again. So this is your response. Then you leave me no choice. Accept your challenge. Alright, what do we got? We got... Ooh, just a bunch of knights. Yo, he's got a sick new helmet. What is he different for? Oh, that's just his guard or his main color. Okay. Sergeants and healers. Oh my god, 5 of them. If you've ever seen overkill on archers, there it is. What do you got? You got all guards and okay. Heavy defenses. So the main focus is going to be this one, right? We need to... They need to go, like, first. Take less from ranged assists. You know, I think we're just going to fly right into them.
Order must be preserved.
And I'm going to have... Do we just want to go easy mode and just have Trinity Rain guard it? Or do we want to get Travis team back in? Or do we want to get the meme team some time? Let's give the meme team some time, honestly.
By my divine bow. Your orders?
We're not going to kill, surprisingly.
A brisk flight. Come then.
We're going to do a good bit of damage. 44 is probably... What is 44 from? Just hitting me? Can we organize a bit better? Well, now we take no damage. Yeah, just moving him to the side. Do it.
This'll do it.
Quiet down now. No.
I am your shield.
I'll fix you up.
Ooh.
That must have hurt.
I shall protect you.
All those blinds they're gonna start doing. Well, they can't do any more.
You'll see no harm.
Cheer up.
She's blind for this, unfortunately.
I shall endure.
Good hit.
Learn your limits.
You know, maybe we should try to get Hilda another pendant. She's only got the carnelian. You you whipped your signature skill. You did. How dare you, Lost? Can we give her a pendant? I don't think I have anyone I can steal the pendant from. Technically, our shaman's not using it, right? Because the meme team is not
Have you need
in
of my
play. Yeah, they're not in play, so actually, the better thing to do then at the moment is to give her a pendant, so that she'll actually do 2 lightning shakers. Or at least get another attack in to, like, kill. Because if she had that, she would have killed them.
Allow me. It shall be done. Face your demise.
Skip that, we know they're gonna die.
Impressive, aren't
A little stronger every day.
Alright, can you actually
Lightning
fight
shall
these?
take me.
Oh, you'll do fine. You'll do fine! Look at that.
I rise to any challenge.
You'll do a good chunk. You only got 2 stamina. I can use a hot cross bun or something, you know, it's not a big deal.
Your orders? A brisk flight.
Let's have him head in there. I gotta go around the side. Whoops. Let's see him murder this.
our efforts shall not come to naught.
It's gonna hurt. Nice. That Tempest drive is so good.
Be shielded. Go.
By divine grace.
Buff tone slashes are ridiculous on strength. You see that? It's overkill. I don't know if I should be using it.
I'll not be stayed. My aim shall never fail me.
I mean, I love it, but it is super overkill.
The end of this brutal.
Maybe it's not all bad.
Have you need of my skill?
Who else can we deploy on them real quick for my EXP? Do we want to bring in the glacial team real quick for EXP? I don't think anyone really needs it. I think they're really my lowest at the moment. Yeah, they can have it. That's fine.
Allow me. It shall be done. Your orders?
Ah, I can't control. Waypoint. There we go.
A brisk flight.
I soar on wings of white.
Let's see him wreck this team. How's this one
Our
work?
training has led us here. Quiet down now.
That's super good.
Make your peace.
Hold on.
Oh, light!
Blind. Love it. Love to see it.
By divine grace.
My bow is my strength.
Yep.
Won't stop now. Through undying effort comes true refinement. Pass down your mandate. As you've ordained, have you need of my skill?
Do we have a gate crusher? You guys.
Let's get going already. Ready to move. Yep.
My duty is complete.
Oh no, they got a guy out.
If you want me, then have me.
It's okay, he's dead.
To the next. I rise to any challenge. Face your demise.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
2 whole damage they're gonna do to me.
Continue your heedless march into Albion lands, and I shall stand against you at every turn.
Keep us safe.
I'm actually curious how the paladins kind of work with them, right?
Behind me!
They're supposed to be magic tanks. Magic defense tanks.
Care to dance?
Oh yeah, that's a magic defense, alright.
I shall protect you.
That must have hurt. I can help. Healing you.
Magic defense this!
I shall bear it!
You'll see no harm.
Cheer up.
Hodrick holding down the fort.
Shall raise my guard.
You know, they still have like a ton of AP that they have not used for their upruns. They do like nothing.
I am your shield.
You were little now. Chaos shall never reign again. Your orders?
Give you a hot cross bun. I don't think you're gonna need 2 more turns, but
I rise to any challenge. Very well. Come then.
Shall I assist you?
Good thing I'm here.
Careful now.
smack! That freeze is gonna help a minute. Not against this though.
It's mine to lose.
Woo!
Cheer up.
Spicy hit.
Gather my strength.
I shall protect you.
That must have hurt.
Not spicy enough. Good job, Lost.
My end approaches.
I'll never yield.
Not. your demise.
And we're done.
I've much room.
I'll make her dream a reality.
That wasn't so bad of a fight. I was expecting a lot worse from that. Mr. Frodo there was kind of making a big deal of himself for a bit.
An impressive show of strength, Sir Elaine.
Tell me, Vtuber, why did you lie to us? Your people
Vtuber.
surely seek respite from the suffering of Xenoiran rule.
You have the wrong of it. When the Empire came forth and began violating our land, I fought back with every ounce of my being. I was prepared to oppose their rule until our final soldier fell. As were my people. They stood by me and risked their very lives in defending this sacred ground. But 6 months passed, and then a year. The pain of a citizenry besieged grew fiercer and fiercer, until at last there came the breaking point. On that day, my own subjects kidnapped my son and demanded we lay down our arms.
That's horrible.
Yet it only worsened from there. By Xenoiran orders, they massacred my child and offered his corpse as a sacrifice to our new masters.
Barbarians!
I was well prepared to follow him beyond the veil of death, but Xenoira had no interest in executing me. They chose to leave me in power, to exploit my rage and my despair for their own nefarious purposes. So, I bent to the will of my people, and the path they chose to walk was that of subjugation.
Lord Vtuber. You might not realize this, but we've met before. Years ago when I was just a young girl. Your son and I were quite close, in fact. As for you, I remember a man of great integrity, great warmth. And though we were too young to understand much of it, you spoke often of the true makings of a lord, of the love such a role requires.
Yes, I recognize you now. You have grown so much since I saw you last.
I mean, it's been like, what, 12 years?
The time has finally come to see my son once again.
Rescue him! Watch over his passing. What? No, buddy, you can join us.
Not while you can still honor his memory.
I need no
If you would,
guards.
Scarlet.
Save your progress. I am super curious on like how some of these things are playing out. Like, I'm probably either gonna watch like cutscenes of them, or I don't know. Like, I'm really curious like how some of these cutscenes play out. Like, letting him die is kind of fucking vicious in its own way, but it's also like kind of what he wants. Now he's gonna join us though. We know about feather shields, we can hire a couple. Defense-oriented warriors who are highly resistant to magic. Perhaps our fortress are truly shifting for the better. Alright, can we upgrade this town? One down. Wow, we got a ton of that sturdy lumber. Sheesh. 2 down. You guys gonna need goat milk or something for the 3rd one? Ah! I fucking knew it. A lot of meager lumber though. Alright, so we need to find some goat milk for you kids.
Do let me know if you
Hunters.
require assistance.
Ooh. Follow-up skills deal 20% more. It's got 10 crit. We're gonna snag that one. Triple Shatter. Attacking 3 enemies. Okay, this is not a row attack, actually. This is just 3 enemies. This is a shaman debuff. Yeah, let me get out of the way real quick. Attacks 3 enemies, inflicting physical attack down and magic attack down. Just 3. You can kind of prioritize those. Sort of. We're gonna. Oh, a pendant actually. Cleric's Cane Protection. We've seen those. We have that one actually. That's an interesting one though. 2 AP. It's pretty beefy. You wouldn't really use it for the damage. Still 50 potency. But it would give... it would take off a load from the shaman, right? The shaman wouldn't have to use its offensive. He could only focus on the defensive curse if that's what it's doing. Kinda like it. Purple stuff, normal, everything else. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna pick up the hunters, gonna pick up the sapphire.
May the Father bless
I can't
you.
afford the plume until we get some more shit. I can sell.
You may repurchase it, but only until you vacate the shop. You may repurchase it, but only until you You may repurchase it, but only until you vacate. You may repurchase it, but only until
He's gonna say this a couple of times, guys.
You may repurchase it, but only until you You may repurchase it, but only until you vacate the shop. You may repurchase it, but only until you vacate the shop.
I don't think I have anything else I really can sell. Unless we just start going down on materials, but we're not gonna do that right now.
I hope you...
Cool. Alright, so we need some goats. Do goats respawn? They do. Meh. Meh. Give a goat a biscuit and it allows you to milk it. That's kind of weird. But hey, what are we gonna say? I did when I was in Nara, Japan. You can buy like deer crackers to feed the deer that are just roaming around. They eat those things so damn fast out here, and they'll likely like start nibbling on your clothes and everything too afterwards. Cute, but be careful to not get like everything. You can get like your shirts and everything torn really bad from that going there. Gotta be careful with them. Where are the other goats? Weren't they up here? Is there only one set of the goats respawn? Moshi Moshi, goats. Making me run all this way. I haven't talked to you. Hello. Oh, okay. Good talk. Well, we got enough. I can barely remember the town looking this peaceful. Thank you for everything. No problem, dude. Station a guard. Here you go, buddy.
Do let me know.
We already bought those. Okay.
Welcome to my humble store.
Do you? Yes, you do. Give me those charms. Thank you very much.
My thanks. May the...
Alright, so you just got all the flying units to hire here. Don't have anybody that we need to promote, do we? Right? Not really. Ba-ba-bum. So we'll hold tight for a second. Don't need to do anything there. Station the guard already. What kind of food you guys got here?
Stopping in.
What can I get you today?
Baguettes, exquisite fraisier cakes, whitefish acapaza. That's a lot of rapport, though. Who's gonna eat? Who are we eating tonight? Wait, what? Who's eating tonight? Virginia, how are you looking on your squad? Your squad's full, yeah. Except for Kitra. Melisandre, who else do you want to dine with? We've gotten like all her talking points except for Colm. We can get him in there again. Yeah, that's all the talking points. So, Bernie, let's get you in there. Bernie and whom? Travis again? Yeah, Travis would be good. Eat up, kids.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
The aroma alone sets my stomach to rumble.
Yummy.
Go on, eat. I could get used to that.
Drop by again.
No harm shall come to them.
If humans and angels can unite under the liberation banner, perhaps the future is brighter than I once believed. Hello?
Obero1 is in your walls.
Hello, Obero1. How are you doing, buddy? What brings you here? And appreciate you following. In my possession a supply of Oh, this is the hand mirror girl. So 30 honor lets you get a hand mirror. We got like a ton of them right now, but that's where she's at. A shame. So hand mirrors. We haven't used one in a long while. But we got 4 of them. Hand mirrors let you redesign any character. So let's look at Virginia here for example. We can then change her growth types so that she can get different stats. Or we can change her coloring. Choose default blue. We could then make her... We can make her like a goth mommy too. Like, you know. We can just make her goth if we really felt like it. You ever have a goth cousin? Because that's what Virginia would be to Elaine. We must never forget the pain the city has brought. Now we have to fight these guys. Gonna kill. Do we have a kill team? Oh my god, we don't have a kill team. Closest is her. You're doing the lapis. If they're frozen, then I feel like if we switched out our front line for more damage. But I don't have a... I'm surprised I don't have a kill team. They're pretty close too. What about if I get different RNG? Try another RNG. I mean, they're getting closer. I feel like if anybody, it's Lex that's going to be holding them down on damage. So let's see about like just changing out Lex briefly. Like just put Lex in Virginia. Hell yeah, there it is. Hey! That's rude, Dizzy. I was actually fiddling around with that glitch thing before, and I was like trying to make it transparent, but it doesn't transparent, unfortunately. It has to like go in completely black. So I might make it go a little more crazier, but I like it. For its cost. Maybe we'll futz around with it more. Alright, so that just does prove Lex is holding this team back. Damn, Lex. I mean, Lex is good for this team in the sense that he's providing guarding in case the glacial doesn't kill. But, I mean, the bear can do the same too. Thinking how we would want to handle that. I don't know, we'll come back to that. Easy kill team this time. You know, we haven't shown off glacial rain to the people that raided in.
With all swiftness.
Here you go, kids.
Steady. Steal your resolve.
Do not despair.
That's how you murder. Followed by an earthquake.
To the offensive.
Smash!
The result is what matters.
It was quite a match. Yeah, I bet it was. So that team is actually, that's kind of something I finessed. I'm actually really proud about that. So the Frost, the Glacial Rain's going to do a freeze and everything and make everybody else that was supposed to get a turn not get a turn in case they didn't die. That then is then followed up by an Earthquake, which will break the freeze, but it will also inflict a stun. So it even further continues down the initiative train that they will not get turns, which then allows Lex and the bear to get the final hits before they start doing any other picking off. So it's pretty much guaranteed to do 2 really big hits, followed up by the bear, which will actually, if there's leftover frozen units, he does his round swing, which hits really, really hard, but has a lower hit rate. Otherwise, he'll do Bear Crush. Otherwise, if Earthshaker can't kill, Bear Crush will also inflict stun again. Kind of fun thing. It's just an entire team designed around making them not act. I'm really proud of that one, actually.
Welcome to my humble.
We
Do let me know if you require.
don't have anything else really here to do. Move on. So we can design more characters now that we got the hand mirrors. We can start altering some appearances. What's this? Ooh, another Febrite. We can and Star Iron. Okay. Thank you for the Star Iron. Nice. All right, story about to kick in. Getting close to the capital city. The township that surrounds it. You sit tight, I'll go look around. Appreciate it, Travis. Doubt this will come as a shock, but they've got soldiers patrolling the entire region. What we'll need to do is first cross the Valley Shallow Bridge. Then get our hands on Fort Kings Rock. Speaking of which, I managed to capture a couple of guards on my way back. Bet they'll be able to tell us more. Travis was busy, sheesh. Leave such interrogations to me, my friends. Joseph getting bored. He's been on the bench for a while too. He got some frustration to put out. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare for the impending battle.
According to the captives, all decisions regarding the deployment of soldiers come directly from the Pontifex himself.
Yet Galerius claimed the man was dead.
The Pontificate is a hereditary station, meaning the next in line takes the mitre when their forebear passes. Thus, we can almost assuredly assume an heir has ascended to the role.
I don't believe that's likely. Then perhaps Galerius was lying. Such simple deception is far from beneath him.
Hey, not to butt in, but... Isn't Scarlet supposed to be the new Pontifex?
Why would you think such a thing?
Well, the two of you have been acting real weird ever since we got to Albion. I was gonna come ask why when I overheard you talking about it. Sorry, I wasn't trying to pry.
Does he speak true?
He does. I'm sorry for hiding it from you all. Pontifex Errant only has one descendant, and that's me.
How long have you known, Elaine?
Since the Sanctuary in Cornea. In the eyes of the Orthodoxy, Scarlet would rightfully take over in the case of Errant's passing.
Which means Galerius did lie. It appears the Pontifex still lives, and is dictating every move Albion's forces make.
It's possible, yes. But our only hope of learning the truth will lie in infiltrating the pontifical chambers.
Then let me do it.
Not when Zenoira's got the church dancing to their tune. It's too risky.
Maybe so. But I'm his daughter. And I won't let you stop me from seeing what's become of him.
It's true that we'd be spared a sacrilegious war were you able to convince him to stand down. Yet we must first determine if he even lives. I know how you feel, Scarlet, but such responsibility can't rest on your shoulders. If Errant truly has passed on, yours would surely be the next life they hope to claim.
So the first thing in the game is actually, well, one of the first things is she gets captured briefly by people, by the enemy.
So, even a proper scouting mission has failed
And
to uncover the truth.
they said, they said some ominous things about her not needing to comply with what was going on, because at that time we knew that there was the mind. Well, we know it now as like soul transfer, but we did know about the possession stuff going on. So the idea was probably Galerius was going to possess Scarlet and then take over as the Pontifex, which is lining up here with why they didn't kill her outright, because they wanted her as a figurehead, probably. So I'm going to assume the dude is dead. But we can also assume the Necromancer's probably making him a corpse. We know that Necromancer is around.
Indeed, it seems the Basilica's security was far too tight to breach.
That could be a thing.
Though we have recovered word from a few locals who claim they've seen Errant at a distance. And yet, he's made no public appearances of late, citing grave illness as the reason.
Yeah, that sounds like
Whether
necromancy.
Or not he truly lives, there will be no avoiding conflict with the arm of the Orthodoxy loyal to Zenoira.
If I may, Your Highness, I suggest we advance on the Basilica with all haste.
Before they can rally reinforcements from the rest of Albion, you mean? I suppose that would forestall an all-out war.
Quite so. And should we manage to bend the trunk of the Orthodoxy toward our cause, its many branches will surely follow suit.
You okay with this, Scarlet?
I've made my peace with whatever it is we have to do. So don't treat me any differently, okay? That goes for you too, Elaine.
That's easy enough to say, but this fight will surely see you cross swords with people you know. Maybe even people you love. I imagine the battle will be a painful one indeed.
What's one moment of pain in the face of a lifetime of suffering under Zenoiran rule? For the people of Albion, I'll do anything it takes.
Very well then. Our destination is set. We march for Albion's capital, and Bisphane Basilica held within.
In that case, we must first secure the bridgehead across the river in the Warnby region.
Prepare to depart at once.
But of course, Your Highness.
A moment, Scarlet. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
To be honest, I'm a bit scared.
I can only imagine.
But praying over the matter will solve nothing. I have to act if I want to see it done. And I plan to do just that.
Oh boy. Bound by sacred oath. Level 34. What we got? Can't do anything here? No, that's just gonna like be a side passage probably after it opens. See if it'll let us like explore any bit. Missed me. Nerd. Hello? Shiny. Woo! Oh, they got me. Easy fight. Far too dangerous to approach on our own. Let's turn back. Yeah, so there's nothing that's gonna let me do. Yeah, we just have to go fight. Monument is over that way. Okay, good deal. I know we triggered the hippocampus. We triggered the... There's a sanctuary there. There's a serpent carving. One more carving, then we'll find... Oh yeah, we just go. We truck it. We got warlocks, feather shields, and feather staves. You know, if we're not dealing with feather bows, this will be a cakewalk.
Father Sonatio, what word of His Holiness?
My sincerest apologies, Lord Nigel. I know your journey here has been a long one, but His Holiness has sequestered himself in the oratory and sternly refuses all who seek an audience.
Such has been the case for months on end. Respectfully, Father, the faithful grow more worried for his well-being with every passing day.
I too am concerned, yet we can only pray for his eventual return. Just as he unceasingly prays for the state of this tormented world.
I do know Nigel is recruitable because I have fought him in PvP here, and he destroyed me. He's on the same team. He's on the same kind of stuff as Bernie. So I'm actually kind of curious because he had like an invincibility shield that was like 3 hits to break that he could just like cast on turn. I don't know if it was a start of skill or not, but maybe.
Very well. We may discuss the matter of an audience at a later time.
How he becomes recruitable, I don't know. I just know I fought him in PvP.
Even a passing glimpse of His Holiness would set my mind at ease. And yet...
A word, Sir Nigel.
A sacred guard, hmm? What is it?
We've a report from a congregant residing in Burberry. It would seem the rebel army has amassed their forces in the region.
So the day of reckoning is finally upon us.
The Heaven's Wing Knights make ready for battle. You are to mobilize without delay, and see that the rebels are stopped before they ever cross the Valley Shallow.
Understood. Today, I shall at last ease the worries that so burden His Holiness.
Oh, that's a trip. Allow me to reiterate our our aim in this battle, Your Highness. We seek to capture Fort Kings Rock to the west. In order to reach it, we must first pass the Valley Shallow Bridge. Somehow, I doubt they'll just let us across. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. This is the first time I have seen 3 bridges back to back. That's going to be an interesting thing. Then we've little choice but to claim it as our own. Now, crucial struggle awaits. Utter sacrilege to imperil the safety of our hallowed land. Onward, men! May the word of the unicorn direct your march. We're in the name of the unicorn. There's a confusion here. Who needs to talk to Nigel to get him on our team? Nigel is confused. We is the unicorn. Holy shit, this is a big fight. All right, what do we got? All right, so this bridge leading right to our base, there's going to be reinforcements coming from here. I'm calling it right now. That or there's something hiding in this forest. There's no reason this bridge would be here otherwise. So we're going to have to take out these towns first. That's going to be the biggest things. Catapult, I saw. That only reaches up to the town. Okay, that only reaches up to Burnaby. It's 2 catapults, Jesus. And they got flying. They do have archers, okay. Hilda team is gonna be... Nigel is recruitable after beating the game. Sorry if that's spoiled. Oh, okay. Bummer. Not a spoiler, but I was curious. Appreciate it. That kind of like saves me a bit of effort. So let's see. Continuing it. What do we got? Got shield. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. One item there, one item there. But yeah, Hilda team is gonna have to go for this. So at some point when we start moving forward, when we get here, we'll probably dispatch the Hilda team to fly straight through. Give them a speed boost and go straight through. What else we got? Oh god, that seemed... If they like specialize these to do anything special instead of just Meteor Slash with all their mana or AP, this could be like really deadly. But that's not going to be too much of a concern. Mages, couple archers there. Oh, we might have to drop Hildy out here first. Regular archers. Regular archer. I hate that there's like every one of them's got a backup coverage. Like the archers are gonna get covered with the mages. This is only cavalry coverage, so killing them, you'd want to target them second because they don't do any backups. So you want to kill these guys first, if we can. Cavalry's gonna run fast as hell though. Huh. We can just heavy swing, knock this all out, no real problem. Yeah, we're probably... I don't know if we need to split forces or do we just need to like station somebody and go slow. We got time. Where are all the items? Alright, item check. 1, 2, 3. Alright, okay, just 3 items that I can see. 2 in the water, okay. Alright. Thinking, do I want to just drop the meme team? One of the meme teams? This one will fall real easy. I ain't too worried about this team. Well, that team will get killed by everything we got. The cavalry is not a threat either. The problem is the archers. That blind is ridiculous. So we could probably send out... I mean, if we just do Hilda's team, that's the easiest go-to, right? They'll make that not a problem. Do you have pure field set too? Okay. All right, so I got 2 sets that can just deal with that. I'm gonna send them both out. We'll hold Hilda's team out. Magic assist, right? Magic assist. All right, yeah, you can take the archer team real fast.
Witness truth, your will shall be done.
You can take the mage team, no problem. All right. We can probably finesse this to deal with that better. So the archers are going to get some damage on them. The cavalry ain't going to do anything to us. Not too worried.
At once.
Do 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 do. Do I just want to send out the... Yeah, you know. We're not going to fuck around and find out.
The time is at hand. To me. Your villainy ends here. I shall come then.
Trinity Reign.
I'll start. Your final steps draw near. My strength is yours.
How'd he live with 2 HP? Get out of here, buddy.
A fine job. A fine bout. Onward.
Do you realize
you face me?
All right, good. They're gone.
Well fought.
What are your orders, my prince? I depart anon.
Your villainy.
I shall teach you the lunacy.
Split up some of that stamina.
I'll shield you.
Just try me.
By my magic. Do it for me.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's a little overkill. Anything for my waifu, though, right? I'll let her murder everything really hard as I want.
I'm unstoppable.
Woo! Toasty.
Leave us alone. It's for you.
Yee! Oh, that's broken.
We doing this?
Should not have been doing 2 mystic conferrals.
Ease your pain. I'll heal you. You see that? Maybe it's not all bad.
When did that break? Front row, highest initiative? Maybe I need to set it just the first action again. Because I wasn't doing that before. First action, there we go. Front row, first action, and since she's first, it'll always go on her, no real problem. Otherwise, she'll start doing follow-up attacks with Icicle Arrow. Yeah, okay. That should work. Putting her up front won't make it, yeah. That shouldn't change it. That should be working properly now.
I'll not let Clive outdo me.
Ooh.
The time is at hand.
Clyde, there you go.
The path is set.
What are your orders, my prince?
Why are they not? It might be because I need to put her up front.
Your will shall be done.
That's a bit better on the defensive time, yeah.
I'll not let Clive outdo me.
Yeah. They're not killing, though, which is kind of the problem that I'm having. I'm not getting one-hit kills. These teams are getting kind of beefy suddenly. We're probably going to have to imagine her team. Let's get you garrisoned. Because they're coming at us. Who do we want to send out? Do we want to send out Fran? The Rose Knights? Saving Hilda's team. You know, let's get Travis actually out there.
No surprise there. Go on.
Wow, they're gonna die too. Travis in the back. That's better, but not gonna kill. These Magic Knights are really fucking with us. I think we're gonna need an armor crush.
To the skies! Nowhere is too far. Victory awaits! At your service. Sir. Nowhere is too far. I stand ready.
91.
Nowhere is too far.